Tuesday's Telegraph next. Jacob Rees-Mogg. Steve, will he, won't he? I'm on tenterhooks, I really am.
You're running for the Tory leadership, please, is what I'm saying. Because
you want him to.
There are two groups to consider this. So he's sounding out, apparently, to see if the idea of him running has long, gangly legs, I presume. And there are two groups that we all think of. The Boris supporters, who are really upset that his reign's come to an end. The anti-Boris people, who are happy that he's been deposed. There's the third group of satirists, who are going to miss someone with crazy hair, way too many kids, and other kind of go-to cliche jokes. Wallpaper, boom, that's all the punchline would need to be.
Exactly.
This is the candidate who could get the gig, and we could go back to doing easy jokes, like he's some sort of a villain from or standalone episode of Doctor Who back in the David Tennant days.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He's a gift to comedians,
yeah.
and it seems like a nice enough chap. It's funny though. Johnny Rotten has supported him. Is that right, or is that a joke?
Well, I think that's quite right, and we're seeing Johnny Rotten has spoken out before about how this generation, the sort of woke generation, have become these mean people silencing everybody, and the opposite of what he was like in his youth.
He thinks that conservative is punk now.
Yeah,
and he thinks the more ultra conservative you get, as into the level of Jacob Rees-Mogg, that's super punk.
Yeah.
I mean, what world we live in now?
Yeah. Is it possible that he's not necessarily thinking at his most clearest?
I don't think he was even when he was in the Sex Pistols, to be fair. There are a fair few knock-ups going on.
I completely agree with him. I mean, if you look, we're culturally, all right, we've got an ostensibly Tory government, although they seem pretty far left to me. But, culturally, this sort of woke ideology is just... It's got a grip of everything, academia, the arts. You know what it's like in comedy.
Yeah, but
if you come out as right wing in comedy, you get cancelled.
But we do have other candidates, people like Kemi Badenoch, who are saying that she's going to deal with those kind of things, the infiltration into our institutions of this kind of critical social justice culture, whatever you want to call it. Do we really need someone like Jacob Rees-Mogg? I mean, he's saying he's going to shore up the Eurosceptic element of the party. But again, do we need it because Brexit's done?
Well, this is the thing, and I think Brexit is less important than he and other people on the right of the party think. I mean, it's becoming a lot softer in opinion polls. People aren't hell bent on a hard Brexit. And I think, certainly the red wall, instead of Brexit, what matters most is delivering some sort of tangible improvement and tangible, this levelling up that was a great phrase, but where is it?
Nothing happened. No. Well, he fired his levelling up secretary, didn't he? So,
But also the position here is that Jacob Rees-Mogg wants to be the pro or the continuity Boris candidate.
Yes.
Which, given that the Conservatives have just got rid of Boris,
it's a bad idea.
An interesting marketing ploy, isn't it?
It's funny that. Did you see that video of Jacob Rees-Mogg, famous video of when he's 12, saying that he wants to be Prime Minister? It's a great clip. He wants
to be Prime Minister by the time he's 17. He is now, I think, 153.
No, he's so much younger than you think.
53.
Is he 53?
Yeah, he's 53. It's incredible.
The spring chicken. Anyway.